All right, time now is 8:56 a.m. in the morning. I need to immediately join the film course. Oh, except I don't have the internet, of course. Oh my friggin' god. Um, yeah. Um. Uh. Didn't sleep much. No. Uh. Come on, let me join. Let me join the internet. Didn't sleep much. Fell asleep at around. Okay, Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, didn't sleep much. I forgot. I don't know when did I fall asleep, but I slept for about 4 hours, 4.5 maybe. I'm a tired man, and I'm not gonna do anything all that important today. And I'm gonna go to class right now, which is gonna suck because we have to present our reality TV show log lines, which is terrible because I don't have a good idea, and I hope all other people also don't have a good idea because I'm going to embarrass myself with this very political and out of nowhere logline that is not very well thought out at all, and I only thought this out yesterday before I slept. So, yeah, this is going to suck ass, and I'm going to hate it with all the bones in my body, I guess. So tomorrow I have math class. Also, I have to go to help the short film guy film some stuff. So I'm gonna also be super duper tired tomorrow, which is great. Alright, I'm joining the Zoom class. I'm signing off. Explosions. Alright, time now is 11:13 a.m. in the morning. It's actually raining really hard outside. Soaking wet. Anyways, just finished the film class and it was dreadful, to say the least. It was bad. It was boring and it was bad. I presented my idea and I felt like a loser. It was not a good idea, and when he's like, oh, I have to get, like, interview footage, I'm like in my heart, I'm like, seriously? You want me to interview people? Come on. All at the same time, the Hong Kongers Association in my college held a Zoom meeting today at around 10:30. So I joined the link. I tapped on the link and I joined. There was no one. There was actually no one in there. I was the only person in that Zoom meeting. It was amazing. Nobody cared. So I left, of course, and then that's it. So what am I going to do now? Well, I have no idea. I'm going to do some film homework, I guess. I'm not going back to sleep. I know I can, but I won't. And I'm going to do some film homework, that, or maybe I'm going to do some, I don't know. I'm still beside my guardian farm. So, there's that. Yeah. Yeah. But I wasn't as awkward as last time when I presented the idea to the other dude. Maybe it's because it's the second time, or maybe it's because I didn't even show my face. I don't know. One of which. People probably often think I'm comfortable showing my face when it comes to, like, Zoom meetings. Hell nah, I'm not. I'm ugly as hell, but I'm comfortable doing this because people watch this voluntarily. But people don't look at my face voluntarily when they go to a Zoom meeting. So, you know. It's 6:29 and I'd like to say something, just some quick thoughts that, I wanted to wait until nighttime and I can say it all at once, but I must get it out right now because it's killing me. So the short film guy, SFG, short film guy, he found 7 actresses, 7 girls, about the age of 17 to 18. And, yeah, he made a Signal group, not a WhatsApp group, Signal, because kids nowadays use Signal. And at that point, I'm already like self-doubting. What am I gonna say? I'm the motherfucking director. I wrote the script. It's all on me. So I said, "Hi, I'm Enoch," and I said, "Thank you all for helping me make my short film," and an emoji, smiley face with a sweat at the side, which is a very polite emoji. Um, you know, um, and soon after, the short film guy called me and we talked about the logistics of the whole thing and the script reading on June 4th, which is going to be tricky. Um, but yeah. And then the short film guy told me that to not use this emoji. This is one of the first few times where I actually use an emoji wrongly and people actually tell me about it, because I'm always like really scared of, oh my god, if I type this, if I type that word, if I type it this way or that way, how will they feel about me? How will I convey, like what kind of impression will I make if I say words like this, and what kind of impression I'm gonna make if I use these emojis? I finally fucked up and he told me to not use this emoji because it dumbs me down. I'm the fucking director. And all at the same time, I see all these people, right? 11 fucking people, 8 actors, the short film guy. So 8 actors, the short film guy, lighting guy, makeup guy, cinematographer. That's 12. 12 people. 12 people working on a film written by me. Written by me. It's all on me, man. Like, I don't know, man. There's no turning back. If this film turns out shit, I will have to take all the responsibility. And I'm probably gonna let them down, to be honest. Especially for the actresses and the actors. They probably think I'm talented or something to join this project. I made up this whole thing. I wasn't even sure if it's a good script or not. I just ran with it because I had no choice. And now 12 people have to listen to me? And I'm not even that experienced, okay? I haven't made a single goddamn film in the last 4 years. 3.5. I haven't made a single film in the last 3.5 years. I haven't communicated with people or socialized with people all that much in the last year. I can't do this. I'm not experienced enough. I'm nowhere near talented. I'm nowhere near good enough. I'm only going to disappoint people. People are going to look up to me and go, "Wow, you're the director, blah, blah, blah." And they watch the film and they go, "Oh, wow. Oh, I mean, you got, I mean, it's better than nothing." I'm going to fucking disappoint everyone. I'm going to let everyone down. And I hate the thought of that. But I can't just withdraw now. I can't say, you know what, screw all this. Because it's already set in stone. People are already working on it. And last time in 2018, or was it 2017? In 2017, when I made the Blackout short film, I was also, like, very unconfident. Like, I was also very insecure. The night before, I made a video talking about how I don't even know what the hell am I doing. And I'm getting the exact same feeling now. And I kind of forgot about this feeling. An hour ago, I felt it. And I'm like, shit, it's real. Because if you remember correctly, my last short film, the one I made in 2017, that was garbage. That was actually I didn't even know the brand of the camera used. I was the director and I didn't even know what kind of camera is used. That is how shit I am. And then afterwards, I did nothing. And now I have to make this? And actors and actual people with real lives, wasting their time and effort working for me, this dude? That's fucking bullshit. How are they gonna react when I disappoint them? I don't know, but it's gonna suck. Because my last short film sucked, and when I look back now, I look back with regret. $20,000, all gone. All gone. $20,000 for what? Nothing. It went nowhere. I just feel like a loser. And these people, man, these people who are working for me now, they're listening to me. They probably have lives. I don't. I'm not living. I'm dead. But they are living. You know, they probably have friends and they have work. I mean, one of them said they have work in Signal. And they have like romantic relationships and goals. Like they got goals in life and all that stuff. And they're listening to this wallpaper guy. They're listening to this dude who dresses in his pajamas, ranting to his phone for hours every single day. They're ranting. They're listening to this guy. To do a 4-minute short film that's not even remotely good. The script is actually kind of shit. It's actually kind of fucking trash. Austin is majoring in film now. At least he's getting some training. He may actually write a better script than mine. Meanwhile, I'm majoring in film in college, and it's getting nowhere because aside from the film noir course, all the other film courses I've taken so far are absolute shit, and I've learned nothing other than the noir course, of course. And I've actually learned more in the media class than in the film courses. But yeah, why would anyone listen to this guy? I'm a shut in. You know how those animes portray like these loser people who don't do anything other than playing video games and watching movies and listening to music on their own with a mustache and facial hair, not showering, giving up on life. Shut in. That's me. Why would anyone listen to me? I don't know. But I feel like fucking, like if I commit suicide now, you know, it would save me from all the embarrassment that I will have to face in the following few months if this film turns out to be trash. It's going to be embarrassing. But worse yet, I'm going to regret it. All this money, all this time and effort, all gone to waste. I could have done something else, you know, I could have given up film and, you know, pursue, say, being a doctor. And go to Kongyu. And be classmates with Leo or something. And if I go to Hong Kong University, at least I can, I don't know, still be friends with Natalie. Hell, I can still keep being a film major. If I had accepted Hong Kong Baptist University, I might actually have a chance with being with Mary. But no, I have to not live. I have to choose to go to a college half a world away, not do anything, be a fucking loser, not make a single friend, talk to myself, and then suddenly I have to be a director of some film and have people listening to me, ordering people to do things? What kind of a person do people think I am? I am a loser. Can't they tell? Why are people listening to me? It's oxymoronic. Maybe they can't tell because I guess I actually haven't even shown myself to them, so maybe they'll be disappointed at the moment they lay eyes on me. But yeah, I fucked up. I don't know what the hell am I doing with my life. I hate filmmaking. I hate filmmaking, okay? It's so goddamn frustrating. It's 8 p.m. to be exact right now. I just spent like 20 minutes finishing my motherfucking dinner. I just want to go out to the streets right now and yell out on top of my lungs, just fuck, okay? I want to just yell fuck. I want to say, I want to go up to everyone and say fuck you. I want to go up to everything and say fuck you. I'm just like what I'm dealing with right now is 12 times more stressful than any college bullshit that I'm putting up with right now. And also during dinner, as if I'm not stressed enough, right? My brother is being a total fucking asshole, and it's not surprising. I mean, I've always known this for like as long as I've been alive, you know? And I'm sounding like a jealous brother, family, fuck you. Look, man. I'm not gonna say our relationship is bad or that our relationship is good, because we don't even have a relationship. I don't fucking speak to him. He lives in a different universe than I am. And, but one thing he so consistently practices, one craft that he so consistently practices, no matter how many fucking times I have to fucking say to him, it is, the fact that he's fucking dirty. And I'm not talking about figuratively, I'm talking literally. Like, why don't, have you ever tried, you know, maybe, you know, washing your hands after going to the bathroom? Maybe, you know, keep hygiene, you know, wash out the germs. I know, you know, if you wash your hands, it's not like 100% of all the germs are just gonna wash away, but at least try. But no, washing hands is for weak people like me. Look at me right now. He must be thinking, damn, my brother is a fucking loser. First of all, my younger brother is taller than me. He's 6 fucking years younger than me and still fucking taller than me. It's like he's got the fucking giant syndrome, for fuck's sakes. And funny enough, he's also taller than my cousins, who are also older than him and younger than me. And we look nothing alike. My hair goes like this, his hair goes down. I have facial hair, he doesn't. I mean, he's a fucking kid. His life and mine are so different. His personality and mine, pretty much complete the opposite. Maybe we have different parents. Maybe one of us is adopted. I don't fucking know. But that would explain everything, like a lot. One of us is adopted. I don't fucking know. Perhaps I should do some fucking DNA tests. But, yeah. I've been, ever since he was 6 years old, I've been telling him the one thing, and that is, be clean. Wash your hands. Take showers. Now, I never told him to take showers, actually, because, well, nowadays, me and few other people would also tell him, because nowadays he takes showers once every 4 days or so. But back then I didn't even care, but I was like, hey, at least wash your goddamn hands, right? Go to the bathroom, you wash your hands. You just grab food with your hands, wash it. There's oil, there's sauce on your hands, wash it. What's so hard? Maybe I don't think he's like scared of water or anything, right? Because sometimes he actually does wash hands. I think he's purposefully not washing his hands just because he thinks it's the wrong thing. It's delusional. It's a delusion to wash hands. And since 2020, you know, it's fucking pandemic, right? I told him to, you know, hey, you may actually seriously need to wash hands. I'm not joking around. I'm not shitting around, right? Just fuck! Fuck! Well, look at this. To be honest, I was about to throw this fucking glass thing away like 12 years ago. And by 12 years, I probably mean 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 goddamn months since I've gotten this new phone, right? I've been using this as a, not a coaster, but yeah, a coaster for my phone. Well, guess what? I just cracked it, Natalie style. I remember how, when I sat beside Natalie during the Form 5 or maybe Form 6 days, she would keep one of these in her backpack and she would be crackling it and all that stuff. Hey, guess what? I'm crackling it now. Are you fucking happy now, fucking Natalie? I just hate her, man. I don't know what am I gonna do when I fucking see her. She's gonna come up to me and be like, well, my life is so boring. My life is so boring. She has the fucking guts to come up to me and tell me that her life is boring? She's bored? She's bored. Oh my god. Poor soul. I want to pity her. What a poor soul. Man, being lonely must suck. Being Natalie must suck. Natalie's so lonely. It's not like she has a she has a romantic partner or anything. It's not like she had fucking successfully dated every single person she has had a crush on. And she even told me, haha, I'm 5-0. I had crushes with 5 boys and I dated all 5 of them. How about you? Is there glass on the floor? I hope not. Fuck, is my thumb injured? I hope not. I'm keeping this thing. One for the ages. But yeah, I digress. Back to my brother. Just, and at some point, like maybe 2 or 3 or 4 years ago, I just fucking give up. I still kept on telling him, you know what, you gotta wash your hands, man. But I just give up. If he doesn't, I'm not gonna care anymore. Because obviously he'll never fucking listen. So you know what? I'm just not gonna touch him. I'm not gonna touch him or everything that he touches. He licks his fingers, man. Saliva, food, after the bathroom. At least have a little bit of hygiene. But, god damn, man. Just really, you know what? Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna be honest here, ever since he has had, like, I don't know what, WhatsApp, I haven't texted him. Not ever since. I've never texted him in my entire life. The thought of it never even came up. Because we live in totally different fucking universes. Now anyways, back to what's real. What's very goddamn real. And that is the people, the 12 people that's going to be working for me in my short film. 12! 12 lives! How am I going to put this fucking shit up? Okay, I'm gonna act all like big and confident, like, hey, have y'all got the script? But man, I'm not confident. I'm gonna be fucking shit. I'm gonna be trash. You know what? Mary should be proud of me for swearing this much. Swearing is a Mary's thing, you know? Like Mary's acting all nice and cool, like calm. I miss her so much. Like, see, this is what happens when you lock someone in their bedroom for over, I don't know how many years it has been. But yeah, Mary should be proud of me, okay? Because, like, Mary acts all smooth and, like, you know, innocent and naive. But actually, if you know her a little bit, you know she's a filthy girl, and I like that. Like, not filthy literally. She's very clean and hygiene. That's cool. Unlike my brother, Mary's like the opposite of my brother, basically. Like gender. Like, hey, at least I and my brother are male. Mary's actually Mary's female, and she's cool. She's clean, very, but she's like filthy in the head, you know, and she like swears every 5 seconds, and that's kind of her, you know. Well, at least what I know, according to me. I don't really know her, to be honest, but goddamn, do I miss her. This I don't know if I can do this, man. This short film, this filmmaking thing. Oh, you know, communicating and socializing with people is so fucking difficult. Every time I speak to people, it's a huge gamble, because I could, you know, I could easily avoid this awkward situation. I could avoid having my life ruined by avoiding people, but no, I have to speak to them, and I either gain their trust and you know, they're friendly to me, or they think I'm stupid and talk behind my back and all that shit, and I know that's like Form 3, Form 4, Forms 1 and 2 stuff. That's Natalie type stuff. You know, Natalie would totally do that. Talking about people behind someone's back. You know, I'm beginning to feel bad for Jordana. You know, Jordana's hated and stuff, and you know what? She's hated. She got the punishment. She punished me. Okay, I tried to punish Bernice. Jordana punishes me, and then Jordana receives the punishment. I don't believe in karma, but if that ain't karma, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. And now I sympathize with her, because now she knows what it's like. Because now she knows what it's like. And Natalie's the one going around dating boys, fucking people, giving people fucking foot jobs, come drinking, or whatever she's doing. I don't fucking know. And then she's like, ooh, this girl is a bitch. This person is that. This is an asshole. She's the one being an asshole, spreading all these like talking behind people's back. That's why Pink didn't want to be Natalie's friend, because Natalie's too toxic of a friend. Natalie straight up went to Pink and who was it? What actually happened? Right. Harry was at Pink's beach party, and Natalie brought Queenie, which caused the situation more awkward. You know what? I'm on Pink's side on this one. Natalie's like, oh my god, Pink is so bossy. But hey, at least ask my guy. Queenie and Harry broke up. You're just gonna bring them back together on a fucking beach with Queenie half naked? Imagine looking at your ex-girlfriend after a very fucking ugly breakup and watching her half naked in the middle of a pile of sand, right beside goddamn 1000 IQ pervert genius Kingsley. Imagine how you feel. You know, Harry said, if Pete stares at Queenie's ass, he's gonna fucking kill Pete. He actually said that to Natalie because Natalie's so fucking trustworthy, right? This is why I'm on Pink's side on this one, man. And I'm on Pink's side on a lot of the issues. Because ultimately, it's Natalie's fault. I fucking hate her, man. All she's done is just ruin people's lives and ruins people's feelings. And I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it, okay? I'm waiting for the time when things get back to her. I'm not going to try to make it happen because that's not my job. And honestly, I could care less about what happens to her. But, you know, me trying to punish Bernice, Jordana punishes me, Jordana gets punished by Natalie and perhaps a few others. When is it Natalie's turn, you know? You know what I mean? The rumor has it that Mary's the one who decided to take on Caroline, like, bully her. I don't know if that's true. If that's true, then I would like to understand why, and I know Mary's not that shallow of a person. I know it deep in my heart, okay? Mary's something more than that. You know what I mean? Mary's something more than that. She's not. I mean, that's form 2. If you're talking about, oh, Mary scheming and using people, I don't know if she does, but that's form 2 shit. She's on a whole new level, brother. She's on a whole new level. I don't know, man. I just miss Mary, you know. At this point, I know that I'll never be able to see her again in my life, which is sad. Yeah, but it's alright. At least we ended on a sweet note. See, this is why I can't think about Mary. Every time I think about her, I just want to cry. Why did I have to think about her? I'm not gonna do one of these videos before I go to bed because I feel like I've talked enough today. But I'm gonna continue talking about Mary because that makes me happy. Sweetens the mood. You know, I was thinking, you know, if I could see Mary one more time, I would be really, really happy. But I also think maybe that's not a good idea. Not because it's bad, but because it's never going to end. I'm gonna see Mary once, even if I like magically encounter Mary in the future somehow. After that, I'm gonna be like, oh man, if only I could see her one more time. You remember at the end of May, on May 11th, the day everything ended, I said, you know, if only I and Mary crossed paths one more time. We actually did on July 22nd, and I didn't say anything to her. So, yeah. Maybe that isn't really a good idea. No, not a good idea, but maybe that's not gonna fix everything, and, you know. I don't know, man. You know, seeing that Mary again would be nice. Not Natalie, fuck her. It would be really nice to see Mary one more time. On December 20th, 2019, I kind of forgot if Mary patted my arm or not. I think she did, because why then would I suddenly have this notion? But it's kind of blurry, because at the moment I was so zoned out, not zoned out, but I was so focused on what was I gonna say. But if Mary did pat me on the arm, happy days. Don't stop thinking about Mary. Stop thinking about Mary. Oh my god. All right. Right now it's 7:50 a.m. I'm really fucking tired, if you can't tell. Yeah. So yesterday I went to bed at around 3 a.m. And then I fell asleep at around 3:20. And then I slept until 7:15. So that's 4 hours. But actually, I don't think I fell asleep at 3:20. I think it's more like 3:40, but I could be wrong. But anyways, it's about 4 hours, and boy, I'm tired. Now, I have the option to go back to sleep after this math class, but I won't. Because I want to tire myself out, so that I can sleep earlier tonight. Except that seems like a terrible idea, because I don't like feeling tired. Also, I have to film an Olivia Rodrigo album review later, and by later I mean after the math class. So I don't know if I have enough time for that. So we'll see. Maybe I'll film the review and I'll edit the review, and then afterwards I'm gonna go back to sleep. But I doubt I have enough time, because I have to leave my apartment today at 1 p.m. To go to my mom's office and hold up a camera and help my short film guy film some behind the scenes footage for the promo video that he's going to shoot for my mom's company. Also, Zara is probably really busy right now, which is understandable because, it's she's gonna have her final exam of the semester on the 27th, and she should be really working hard, revising right now. Meanwhile, Natalie made an Instagram story saying that it's the last day of her semester, and she's not texting me at all, so I think she's fully aware that I hate her now, and that I'm not really looking forward to speaking to her ever again. Though if she does speak to me, well, it depends. If she does speak to me in like texting, then I won't be that mad. But if she really speaks to me in real life, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, essentially there is that. I will I will do film course homework while taking math class. That's how much of a Chad I am, okay? I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be fine, not a huge problem. Except I have to begin working on a comparative paper analysis between two movies, which is gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it. Also, like film course like this is more like film analysis instead of film production, and those two things are entirely different. Like there's all these film theories and whatever and whatnot, but it doesn't help me when I write my screenplays and make my movies. It doesn't help me at all. Yeah, speaking of short films, yeah, I'm still pretty damn stressed out from the idea that 12 people are working for me now for a little bit, for a couple of days, and that my script might actually be trash, and if I finish filming it, it's gonna turn out trash, and I'm gonna embarrass myself. But I don't have any other choice, If I have a choice, I would be even more stressed out. I didn't go back to sleep. I didn't do a re-sleep. In fact, I did the Olivia Rodrigo album review. I'm dressed up now. It's 1:59 p.m. I'm gonna go out right now. This is all I can fucking see of the lunar eclipse, which is already fucking over. Fuck. Yeah, there are still people who haven't seen no fucking moons in the last hour or so. Also, I'm really friggin' tired. I can't stand it. Alright, time now is 10:29 p.m. I'm back at home. Yom. So, yeah, first of all, as much as I want to scream and shout and swear and curse in front of my camera or my phone, and, speak out my true feelings and thoughts, my mom told me that, well, indirectly told me that she hears me speaking to myself on the phone in English. So I gotta keep it down. Yeah. So I went to the place, my mom's office, and just stood there with a camera, went around, and there was a bunch of people in there. Like, there were kids, there were actors, crew members, and one of the people there are actually going to be the main actor for my next short film. And it was very awkward because we didn't speak to each other at all until at the very end. And he's 1 year younger than me, but still I don't know what to say to him. But yeah. I'm not it's not as bad as before, you know, if I'm like 16 years old and I'm trying to speak to a 15-year-old, I'm going to freak out. But still, you know. But yeah, it was extremely tiring and it was extremely hot at around 3 p.m. The sun was blazing hot. And it's insane. It's only May and it's fucking blazing, scorching. I mean, imagine August. Hong Kong is going to reach 40 something degrees. And countries in the equator are going to experience like 50 degrees or something. But yeah, at the end, I just left. Me and my mom had dinner together. And during the dinner, Hong Kong sees a lunar eclipse where the moon becomes red color. It's called the blood moon. And I didn't see it because A, I was having dinner. B, I probably wouldn't be able to see it in that location. I mean, there were all these buildings blocking the view, and there were clouds and stuff. But yeah, it's great, you know. Just I've missed every single solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, whatever eclipse. I just miss all of them, and this is probably the last chance I've got in Hong Kong to see one. But no, I ruined it. So at the very end, while I came back home, I still took a photo of the moon, and some other people also did. I imagine their situation is similar to mine, where they were having dinner or they just can't find the fucking moon. So even though the eclipse is already over, they're gonna take a picture of it anyways. Like, it's the best I can do. Screw it. Almost like you know, an angry response, like, oh, you're not gonna let me see the blood moon? I'm still gonna take a photo of it. Who cares? But yeah, I saw the last bit of the moon eclipse. Not really eclipse, but a chunk of it is gone and the edge was fuzzy, so it's not a usual moon, you know, not a usual moon arc. It's more of an eclipse thing. But yeah, pretty cool, I guess. I don't know, didn't see it. But yeah, it's not the end of the world, not yet, and I'm extremely tired. I really want to sleep throughout the whole day. I'm sitting down right now because I don't want to stand up, and I'm gonna have a very damn good sleep, and I'm not gonna do too much tomorrow. I'm gonna edit Minecraft video, play Minecraft. I'm gonna do a bit of homework, and then that's it. So my mom, earlier, like last week or 2 weeks ago, my mom contacted this pastor from this church in Santa Monica, and this pastor asked one of the people to text me. So that person, I'm gonna call him the church man, the church guy, texted me, "Hi Enoch, blah blah blah," and I said hi, and that's it. And then he's probably asleep, I don't know. But there's that. I look forward to making new friends. I really do. And I'm not afraid of strangers texting me anymore. Like, just come at me, bro. I'm not afraid. I can say fuck you. It's fine. But yeah, if I'm gonna make friends, I'm gonna make sure I make a bunch of friends that are not Hong Kongers. Because A, it's important if you don't want to get beaten up by racists. B, if I end up having a lot of friends, and especially diverse friends, and the people who used to know me see that, they're going to be like, damn, what the hell happened to him? Why does he have friends? He doesn't deserve any friends. What the fuck? And it's sort of like a revenge message, like, haha, I can have friends too, bitch. But yeah, that's just me being frank. In all honesty, to be honest, I don't think people even care if I have friends or not. But yeah. Anyways, it's 2:52 p.m. on May 27th right now. Oh wow, I actually got the date right. I knew I'm somewhere in the 20s. Anyways, yeah, I slept all the way from 3 a.m. to 2 p.m. That is amazing. And it's also fine because I don't have much to do today. I'm gonna edit a Minecraft video. I'm gonna play Minecraft as well. I have college homework. I'm gonna watch a movie today. Also Death Note, I think. And yeah, it's gonna be great. You know. I also have green tea here, which is not so good. But I have to drink it because otherwise it's a waste of money. And that's it for today. I didn't have any dreams. Nothing significant happened. You know what? I'm going to talk to that guy a little bit more. The church guy. I'm going to call him the church guy. I'm going to talk to him a little bit more. Try not to act as cold-blooded because when I arrive there, you know, I don't know anyone from LA, the whole goddamn city. I don't know a single person from there. So, you know, this would be a good starting point. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Yeah, still stressed out about June 4th. But yeah, I also want to have a haircut tomorrow, so that's gonna happen. And then that's it. That's it for today. Nothing important. Nothing important. Mary made an Instagram story, and basically one of her old schoolmates, aka my old schoolmate, even though I don't know him all that well, but he used to be in Mary's class. He turns 20, and there's a birthday party going on, and Mary's like, "Ha, happy 20th birthday," blah blah blah. So yeah, that's all. That is all. I wonder if telling Mary happy birthday again this year would be a great idea or not. Like, it would be so strange too, because I'm probably not ever going to speak to her, so to wait for another year just to say 2 words to her is gonna be awkward, I guess. And I don't think she's gonna say happy birthday to me, unless she says happy birthday to me on September 7th, which I highly doubt. I don't think I'm gonna be able to say happy birthday to her, but I'll remember her birthday forever, basically. Yeah. But yeah, that is all. That is all. Not much else to talk about in this world. Nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. I think if it's May 27th today, then it's the last day for Zara's exams. So I hope Zara and Miriam and I could go out and hang out one more time or something. I don't know. Natalie's not gonna ask me to hang out. She's not. I mean, her exams are over, but once her exams are over, she has like 12,000 jobs, so she has to do all of them. And even if she's free, she probably won't invite me to hang out or anything because I haven't spoken to her for 1.5 months now, and I hate her now. I don't know if she knows that I hate her or not, but I kind of don't care. If she knows, then I mean, okay. If she doesn't know, then I mean, if she knows, it's certainly going to be of a little harm, you know, a little feelings harmed and stuff, but it's at least it's mutual. If she doesn't know, then I mean, she has to know at some point. But yeah, I'm just not looking forward to hanging out with Natalie at all. Also, it's a fun thing to break promises. Breaking promises is a really fun thing because it hurts people's emotions, and Um, Natalie, well, to be fair, it wasn't much of a promise, but Natalie's like, damn, I hope I could see you one more time before you leave. And that's December of last year. And it's been half a year now, and we haven't even seen each other at all. Um, so, in a sense, she promises herself that she's gonna see me one more time. Um, and she promises me as well, except I don't actually care about that promise anymore. I don't care about seeing her anymore. But in a sense, it's like she promises herself, like, okay, before he leaves Hong Kong, I'm gonna see him again. And sure, maybe I'm not the most important person in Natalie's life. I've played a pretty huge role ever since 2015. You know, the Bernese War, the persecution, Civil War, and a bunch of other stuff afterwards. And sure, she makes all kinds of new friends that are so much more interesting and exciting and talented and more mature and experienced than me. Look at this loser, am I right? But still, I've played a role in her life. So she's like, well, if one of the person in my life decide to suddenly leave the country and never to see anyone again, well, maybe it's a good thing to pay him one more visit, Just give him a little bit of mercy. Psych! Psych! Never mind. I don't care about him. He's not important. So there's that. And then we have people like Miriam, who I and Miriam, we've been in the same class for 1 year only, and then that's it. But Miriam still, care about me and stuff. So, I mean, she doesn't care about me deeply. I mean, not too long ago, Miriam just hung out with the likes of Josh and Antison. But, still, Miriam's really nice about it. So, it's really, you know, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be able to see anyone ever again, to be honest. Maybe I'll have another dinner with Leo Pink. Maybe Adam, maybe Marty. Marty's fine with me, Marty and I, we chat sometimes, but very rarely. Very. In Instagram DMs. And then maybe I'll see Zara and Miriam a couple more times. Maybe the lion will be there. I don't know. Maybe I'll have the chance to see Zara's boyfriend. Maybe Zara's boyfriend is the lion. I don't know. But yeah, maybe I'll see Miriam's boyfriend. I don't know if she has one now or not. But yeah. Aside from these two clans of people, I don't think I'll ever be able to see anyone else. That includes Mary, so yeah. I still, clutch my fists and think, if only I could see Mary one more time. But I know that's extremely unlikely, and the last time is July 22nd, and the last time I spoke to her is mid-November 2020. That's it. That's it for us. End of story. But I'll forever remember her, even into my 30s, 40s, 50s, even till I die, knowing that she's probably the most interesting person I've ever met. And if I ever become successful, I'll give a bit of credit to her for, I guess, I don't know. And I hope she knows that. Maybe if I lose contact with all these people for 20, 30 years, and then I show up in Hong Kong again, they probably won't even recognize me, because I'm just that unimportant to these people. And even if they do, they probably won't know where I've been. Even if I become famous, they won't even remember my name. So, I mean, they're gonna be like, wow, Hong Konger got famous. Good, great, But they probably will forget about me. And years ago, I I would feel really sad about this thought, but now I know that it's a real possibility and it's a very likely one, and it is what it is, I messed up my secondary school life. I didn't know how to socialize with people. I said the wrong things, I did the wrong things, I gave people the wrong impression, I fucked up, I don't have any friends, and that's my punishment. Not punishment, because I wasn't aware that what I was doing is wrong, but it was a lesson to teach me that that was wrong. And sure, I'm gonna correct myself, and in my college life, I'm not gonna make these mistakes again. But here's the thing, even if I don't make the mistakes in my college life and actually manage to have friends and groups of friends, it's not going to be as interesting. It's never ever going to be as interesting, nearly as interesting as the ones from secondary school, because those people are actually layered. The real, I know it seems very narrow-minded for me to say this, but I feel like teenagers are the most interesting age group out of all age groups, because after you're a teenager, you're just a mature person who's cool with life, I guess. And teenagers, on the other hand, is right at the threshold, and having friends as a teenager must be a very crazy and interesting experience. I've never experienced that. Another thing that I think about quite some time is love as a teenager. A lot of people are like, damn, teenage love, totally missed out on that, and regret that. And sure, I've never experienced that, and I'm sure the experience is very interesting. Um, but at least I know how it feels to like someone when I'm a teenager. So that dreamy quality is there, just under a very depressive shade. Um, and that's all I see in the world, really. Maybe if I've dated someone 3-4 years ago, I wouldn't say these things now, Maybe I would have had a different personality now, who knows. All right, it is 10:55 p.m. I just played tons of Minecraft. Memento is 2 hours long. I'm going to watch it tonight, though. I've also watched 4 episodes of Death Note today, so that is a lot of work. Now, okay, so on June 2nd, I have to submit a very stupid comparative analysis paper for my film course. So I'm going to do that. But not today. I'm going to start doing tomorrow. Right now I'm going to do some anthropology homework and then watch a movie. That's it. Tomorrow I'm going to have math class. Then I'm going to go haircut. And I'm also going to do homework, play Minecraft, yada yada. Nothing all that special. I'm also going to watch a movie and then watch the Death Note finale. And yeah, nothing else happened today. 2 words, nothing happened. But I guess in a sense that's a good thing. Right now, since I've pretty much done nothing for an entire year, I'm pretty much used to this kind of lifestyle, and I don't complain anymore. It's like back at school, like in Form 3, it's so boring, and I keep on complaining. I kept on complaining how boring my school life was, but at some point in Form 5 and 6, I just gave up complaining because I'm just accustomed to it. So if you suddenly take me out of 2021 and throw me back to 2015, like, I would be like, oh my god. I wouldn't be able to handle that. But right now, I'm accustomed to this situation now. Everything's boring, everything's really peaceful, nothing crazy's happening, I'm not in danger. That's great. Not great, but, it's my life now. I haven't been in danger for a long time, and by danger, I don't mean death. Oh god, every fucking time. By danger, I don't mean death. I mean, what am I gonna do if Bernice convinces Miss Solomon that I'm evil, and Miss Solomon does something to me, like, I don't know, put me to detention, tell me to the principal, worse yet, kick me out of school, spread lies about me, put me in a bad spot socially and punish me? How about, other kinds of danger? Like, even though I'm in less danger, like the stakes were significantly lower in forms 3 to 6. At least I have stuff like, oh, I want to speak to Mary. So there's a goal. There are no stakes. Maybe I would accidentally piss off people, but there's that. Um, yeah, the stakes were really low for me during these times. Probably really high for Natalie, but I don't care for her. But Natalie has all these wars to fight, and she runs for student council president. Um, now it's super safe. I'm not in danger now. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. If I really want to feel like I've going, maybe maybe you know how I always say, if even if you take all the people that used to be in school with me and put us back in a classroom with the same teachers and be in the same situation, it's still going to be boring because we lack something. And I think I figured out what that something is. That's danger. That's stakes. Um, Without stakes, without danger, there isn't that thrill. And I used to really love that thrill. And being the detective and all, sneaking around the school campus with a pen in my hand. It's just, I know it's so immature, but it was so much fun. It was so much fun. And I didn't care how people would see me. I know some people would see me and go, oh, damn, that's cringy. But to me, in my view, I'm doing something like interesting. Like, I'm like, there's a system and I'm not conforming to it, but I know about it and I'm doing something about it, but in my way, in the detective way, And it's like, oh, I'm secretly doing this. And I know you're secretly doing this too, but we can't tell each other. But we know that secretly we know about each other. Like, that's the tension, the thrill, the tension. That's it, man. That's like the second of a clock, a box cutter in her sock. I made that rhyme up a long time ago. That's like, oh no, what is she doing? Where is she? And then we, for fuck's sakes, are you done here? I missed that. So if you bring all of us back into a classroom, none of that shit's gonna happen. But I really miss that. I really miss that, and I hope that I would be able to live an even more interesting life in the future. But I doubt that's possible. That forms 1 and 2, 2014 to 2015, peak, not satisfaction. It was not satisfying at all. It was peak thrill, peak excitement. My life has reached peak thrill when I was 12 and 13 years old, and 14 years old. 13 to 14. Peak thrill. It can't be beaten. Actually, 12 and 13, right. Everything else is just, boring and realistic. But back then it was the game, it was the system. It was a game of power. Like, that the person sitting across you is secretly a sociopath. And he knows that and you pretend that you don't know. And there's like lies and secrets, people wearing masks, passive aggressiveness, but actually good, but actually fun. It's not like I'm trying to make friends here. I'm just trying to win here. I'm just trying to gain advantage and gain power. I'm trying to find allies, not knowing who to trust. Like, that is the golden crux of a school life. That is the golden crux, I love that. I love that so much. And after that experience, it's like I was a character in a TV show, in a thrilling, like, House of Cards, Game of Thrones kind of TV show where everybody's fighting for power and everybody's lying and cheating on each other, and it's super intense, and it's a game of wits. It's full of mind games. Like, I'm living in it. And the characters are so interesting. Mary, Natalie, like, insane, psychotic little demon girl who goes around and stab people, who's really smart and unstable, of cold-blooded, super smart and talented and strong, not strong, but like athletic girl who's secretly insane, and then this other girl who is very seductive and cute, but she's also like very ambiguous and mysterious, and this other guy who is secretly also a sociopath, a psychopath even, who's manipulative and full of tricks and is a compulsive liar. And this girl who's super violent and strong but also really nice. Like all these people all together, and it's just this clusterfuck of insanity. And that is the golden crux of school. That is the golden, I don't even know what that means, but that's the core, that's the heart of the school. It's insanity, it's power struggle, it's not knowing who to trust, it's hysteria, it's paranoia, and that's what makes school life so thrilling. It's bad for my mental health, you know, it really fucks you up. Really warps your worldview and warps how you view people and humanity, but it's just so much fun, and it's an experience that everyone, I don't think everyone would have experienced this, to be honest, because there are people who are like really simple-minded, and I don't want to think this way. I don't want to believe this, but I want to think that everyone in the world had at some point experienced something like this, but a lot of people come out of this different, you know? There are people like me who came out a loser, who failed, lost the game. And now I don't have a lot of friends. I'm constantly sad. I look back with regret. I've lost the game. But at least I've learned my lessons. There are people who came out of this, won the game, and there are people who didn't even join the game to begin with, or was merely involved and came out pretty normal. And I'm kind of in between. I'm not really in between. I'm just a loser. But you know. Well, either way, I hope that shit happens in USA when I go to school, when I go to university. I don't know. It's not going to happen. I keep crossing my fingers hoping that something like this would happen, but I know it will not, because even if something like this happens, everybody's going to deal with it realistically and humanely, because people have grown, you know? Even Natalie has grown. Like, if you lock Topher and Natalie in a room, I doubt Natalie would actually kill him, even though for many times Natalie's like, oh, I'm going to murder him. Well, I'm going to put a burning barbecue rack on his face. You know, that beach barbecue that we had. She's like, damn, I want to just grab that rack and slam it onto Topher's face and burn his face. And I'm going to watch it. It's going to be great. I doubt Natalie's going to actually do that. Natalie's going to be like, well, I hate him, but, you know, killing people, not so legal, so, and, you know, I got a job and everything, I don't want to go to jail. People have gone boring, you know, so, that's very unfortunate. I hope Mary hasn't gone boring, even though I know that she has. I have a vibe, I have a feeling that she has, but the old Mary's probably like, oh, shit. Like, the old Mary's probably the most layered thing ever. Monster. Mary's probably a monster, and I wouldn't have known because I didn't know her back then, and not now either. So yeah. All right, time now is 7:46 a.m. in the morning. I didn't sleep at all. Okay, shut the fuck up, man. There we go. I did not sleep. I didn't fall asleep. I went to bed at around 3 a.m. which is bad. I should have gone earlier, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways because I couldn't sleep the whole night. At 4:50 a.m., I was like, you know what, screw it. Because I was really determined to not take any melatonin. I'm like, I will not rely on pills. But at 4:50, I'm like, come on. I gotta go to bed. I have less than 3 hours now to sleep. So, at 4:50, I left my bed and took some pills. 3 small sleeping pills. And then I went back to bed. I waited. The pills did not take effect. They didn't work. And then at the end, I just fucking gave up. At around 6, I just sat on my bed. And then for a while, I laid back down. I'm like, I gave up, you know. And then at around 6:50, I slept with my back facing upwards, like backside up. And at that point, I was almost able to fall asleep. Almost. And then the alarm rang. So, yeah, I actually didn't sleep the whole night. I think, yeah, this is one of the rare occasions where I actually have to pull an all-nighter for college. Not doing anything, just laying on my bed. It's rare for me to pull all-nighters like this. But, yeah, I think it's because of the green tea I drank yesterday. I didn't realize that there's a lot of caffeine in green tea as well, and I can't handle large amounts of caffeine. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's that. So I have math class now. I'm going to math class later. I'm definitely going back to re-sleep. Even though I don't feel sleepy now, I should, and I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't even have the chance to feel sleepy. The kind of, okay, okay, lately I've been thinking about sleepiness and how it works. I think sleepiness only occurs if you sleep, where, if you sleep and you're in a deep state, you're in deep sleep state, and you wake up in the middle of that, then you're gonna feel really sleepy. If you're sleeping and you're in the middle of REM, like if you wake up in the middle of a dream or in the middle of a wakefulness state, then you won't feel sleepy. Whereas if you didn't sleep but you want to sleep, that is called tiredness, and that's different. So I didn't have a chance to even dream. Like, so I'm not sleepy, but I should be sleepy. I should be. Alright, math class, and then I'm gonna have haircut, and then, yeah, that's all. That's all. Math class, haircut. I got a movie to finish. I only watched half of Memento. I got an anime to finish today, and, Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back, and I'm full of hair right now, but this is essentially the haircut that I got, and yeah, I'm just showcasing it before I wash it all away when I take a shower, like right now. And it's extremely hot outside, like 30 something degrees. Yeah, I did go back to sleep. I did do a re-sleep. I slept for 2 hours, and I had a fun dream, but I forgot it. I forgot about it. I know it's fun, but I forgot its contents. And that's about it. People continue to hang out, I guess, you know. Grant and Marty and Hans are singing karaoke at someone's place. With some other people, I don't freaking know. And other people are hanging out, you know. I don't care. I know I've said this many times for a few months already. I don't care. None of my business. They're separated. Their lives and my life are separated. I mean, their lives are connected because they're clearly hanging out. But I'm separated. I'm detached from them. You know, I'm an outcast, and I kind of have to accept that fact. Fuck. shit. Yep, I'm taking a shower now. Alright, time now is 10:30 p.m. on May 28th. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm really tired. I'm gonna do some college homework and then, watch Death Note. That's it, I'm going to bed. A couple days ago, my dad received the second injection of a vaccine, which is Sinovac, and in Hong Kong, there are only two options. Sinovac or BioNTech slash Pfizer. And Sinovac is from China and Pfizer is from Germany, or at least not from China. So, because Sinovac is from China, there has been a lot of doubt whether Sinovac works or not. And once these two vaccines rolled out, Sinovac is proven to have a lower efficacy than BioNTech slash Pfizer, and thus Pfizer is listed in WHO as an effective vaccine, but not Sinovac, meaning that if I go to the USA, I have to take Pfizer. I have no other choice. Now, that being said, though, not everyone's going to the USA. Not everyone's leaving Hong Kong. For instance, my dad. My dad is vaccine. I hate to say this, but vaccines are politicized in Hong Kong, and usually boomers, aka people who are usually pro-government and pro-China and anti-protests, the blue people, they're usually Sinovac fans because it's made in China, so it's got to be good. So of course, given that my dad is a hardcore blue, he took Sinovac, but he shouldn't have because he has previously had a really long period of time, chronic disease, and with that Sinovac, it's likely that he's gonna get some medical problems, like, I don't know, actually contracting the coronavirus by taking Sinovac, which actually happened like 20 times already, ever since Sinovac is rolled out. But my dad didn't care because he's an anti-Chinese, anti-protest man, pro-Chinese man, and he's also related to the cops. And if you want to work in the police force, you have to take vaccines. And Sinovac recommended because it's patriotic. If you want to prove your loyalty to your government, you have to take this vaccine. And so my dad took that Sinovac, and now he's coughing. And he's coughing everywhere. I don't know if he has the coronavirus or not, but judging by how he acts, he thinks it's not. He thinks it's just some cough. But I'm legit a little bit worried, because if he has the coronavirus, I probably have it now, and that is no joke. No joke. So I hope that's not the case, but it's probable because my dad used to have a chronic disease. He took the Sinovac. C, he goes out all the time. He works all the time, and he meets all sorts of people. So, and also, he's not very hygiene as well. He reuses the same mask. He doesn't wash his hands. My brother probably took it from him. And so, and now he's coughing, D. So he probably has it. I hope he doesn't. But if he has it, I have it now. And that's also a huge problem because for 2 days in a row, Hong Kong had 0 new cases. If my dad has it, and I have it, this means that the entire family probably also has it. Which means that probably some other families have it, and that a 5th wave will essentially happen because of my dad. My dad will cause the 5th wave, if that's the case, and I don't want that. So, yeah, I'm also going to be taking the vaccine next month. Pfizer. And people have been skeptical of vaccines, but I think at this point there's no choice. And yeah, that is all. That is all. That is all. So during dinner, my dad actually, I was having dinner, and then halfway through, my dad showed up. He joined me and he started eating, and I was legit afraid, so I actually left. I picked up all the food from all the plates, put it in my bowl, and I just walked away for like 6, 7 minutes. But I'm like, you know what? If he has it, I already have it. So I went back, finished my meal. It can't be helped. So yeah, there have been a lot of moments in the last year where I'm like, shit, did I just contract COVID-19? Like, there was a time when the barbershop was open and I'm like really scared. And when I came back home, I actually coughed, but it was actually placebo. I didn't actually get it because on the next day, I'm totally fine. And on the next month, I was also totally fine. So, yeah, who knows, man? Who knows? Um, all right. My schedule is gonna be really tight because I have a lot of exams and homework to do for June, and then all at the same time I have to short film. See, this is what I was worried about, bad timing. But here's the thing: there's no other better time. There's no other better time. So, there we go.